So you're in this loving relationship, or so you think, but then you find out your lady is getting her oven stuffed, cakes baked, yams glazed. She be getting a plumbing never mind, let me stop right there. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Chill. You get it, you get the picture. You're pissed. But here's something I never understood when this happens in that situation. I never got this mentality. The first reaction that the man has in his head, or the first thing he wants to do, is beat up the dude. For what? Are you crazy? Do you know what had to happen for that to get to that point? For her to give up the goodies? Give him the sloppy toppy? Give him that red snapper? Do you know what had to happen for it to get to that point? First of all, a woman don't just up and cheat, okay? It don't work like that. This is something that's been in motion, this is something that's been conjuring in her head, all right? And she always got them. They always got the little ones that, I don't want to call them backup plans, but sometimes they are, but they always got it in their head like, if it ever went awry, Malik, you on the radar. They always got them. But listen, back to the point. I never understood why, as the guy, the first thing you want to do is jump on the dude. In some cases, try to kill the joker. I get the emotional part of it. But when you think logically, that joker don't know you from a can of paint most of the time. You don't know what she told this joker. You shitting me? You know how much kicking in the back. First of all, let's back up. Let's talk about what had to take place for it to get to that point for her to go there and give up the nappy dugout. Let's talk about what had to happen. All right? You know how many lunch dates she probably went on, kicking your back in, talk about your dirty drawers, talk about your stinking ass, talk about your little wee-wee, talk about how broke you is, talk about how you don't clean up around the house, talk about how you don't help her with the kids, blah, 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 blah. Any old whatever she had going on, all right? You know how much of that had to happen before she gave up the goods? Okay? This ain't no just, I seen Raheem, so I'm gonna fuck him. Don't work like that. Don't work like that. This is calculated. This has been, it's been in the back of her head, but, probably waited till you fucked up bad enough. She been desiring old boy. And then they finally, the stars lined up and she went in for the kill, or he went in for the kill, or she allowed him to, or whatever. But in any case, why you wanna jeopardize your whole entire life over a bad decision she made? That makes no sense to me. You see this a lot. You see things happen, you hear about on the news, or you just, something becomes publicized where it becomes a big deal where old boy them off her and himself, or them done something crazy to land him in jail for a large amount of years. All right. over some cooch that in reality don't really belong to you. That's not your cooch. Let me break it down again for the people in the cheap seats. That's not yours, that's hers. I hate to break the news to you fellas. Even if you're married, I said it, that's not yours, that's hers. And because it's hers, she got the right to choose to do whatever she wants to do with it. Good or bad. You would hope she do the right thing with it and continue to give it to you. But I don't know, the world we live in now, then again, I don't know, maybe it was always like that. Your granddaddy, your grandmama probably cheated on your granddaddy or whatever, but he probably knew about it with the milkman. Who the fuck know? I don't know. You know, but all I'm saying is, why would you jeopardize? So let me get this straight. You bust up in there, Tyrone got her legs in the air. I always use Tyrone. Huh? What the fuck with the Tyrone shit? I don't got no problem with no Tyrone. But anyway, whoever. You bust up in there, Claude got her legs in the air, beating it down. Now I know that's some devastating shit, and your reaction is to go get the gat. You know, go get the switch. I understand that. But you gotta think for a second. She made that decision to open her legs up or her mouth, kick your back in, and do whatever it is that she wanted to do. So you mean tell me you're gonna possibly ruin your life, in some cases take your own life, and when I say take your own life, either by force or doing something to land you in jail for life. Over that? She made that decision. Is you crazy? Guess what's gonna happen? You do that, now you in the belly for 20, 30 years, guess what she gonna be doing? I ain't even gotta finish the sentence. You know what the fuck she gonna be doing. And while your ass is in the jam. Or even dead. In some cases. In the graveyard. Dirt nap. And she done moved on. Because you decided you're thinking with Chipeka. You're being, so listen man, y'all got to stop being so tender addicted. Yeah, I said it. Tighten up. That's her stuff, it's not yours. Now, is she dead ass wrong? Of course. Dead wrong. She gonna have to deal with her. Cause the thing about life, anything you do, you gonna have to deal with the consequences. You may think you don't, but sooner or later, it's gonna get you. Trust me, just as sure as day the sun pop up in the morning, your bullshit is gonna catch up to you. That's why you gotta fix it. That's another video. Eventually, your shit gonna catch up to you. Just like her shit will catch up to her. So why put yourself in jeopardy, acting emotional, tend addicted, all right? Doing something irrational, crazy, to ruin your entire life. You get one of these that I know. Well, at least here, anyway, this earthly experience. You get one of these. Ain't nobody told you was coming back with no wings, playing the harp, get to chill, come back and float around. Everybody, you ain't seen it, all right? So you don't know it. This all you got for now. You got to do this one right. So you willing to blow this beautiful life we have. It's a million women in the world. So you find out she ain't loyal, she don't like it, she deceived you. Yes, that's devastating. But it ain't devastating enough to ruin this one beautiful life we got forever. You fucked. For what? Because she decided to do the Y2C with old boy? That's on her. Next. Skills, it ain't that easy. I was in love with her. She the mother of my kid. Was she thinking that when she cocked them legs up in the air? Tighten up. That's hers. That's her cooch. You ain't got no cooch. right? You don't got one. That's hers. It belonged to her. It's on her body. If she chooses to do something that foolish, listen, you're gonna reap what you sow. It's gonna, she'll pay for what she did. That's not your job. Leave that up to the big fella. Listen, we all gonna get our lessons, right? You gotta either learn from them or that's gonna be your ass. And that's a fact. Listen, I ain't get to be my age for nothing, all right? So stop, I guess the message of this one, stop being so tint-addicted out here doing dumb shit that's gonna ruin your life and your kids if you got kids. What the fuck what you gonna tell your babies? Yeah, coach, your mama getting beat down, so I had to, you know what I mean? That's why I'm in jail. I mean, that's why I can't raise y'all. Little neek and little rah-rah. I can't raise y'all no more. I'm in jail. You know what I mean? Cause I shot your mama. What the fuck? That's what you gonna tell them? That's what you gonna tell them? Get the fuck, come on, man. Listen, you let that person deal with their decisions. Use your fucking brain, your mind, all right? Yes, you're gonna be pissed. Yeah, now I can see you wanting to put hands on her. That's not the right thing. I'm not saying that's the right thing either, but I can see that emotion where you want to put hands on her. I can see you wanting to harm her. But the dude, the only way, here's the thing. The only way I can see you wanting to harm the dude is if it's your boy, you know him. If it's your man, your main man, y'all grew up together, you know what I'm saying, somebody that you know you close with and he betrayed you like that, then yes. By all means, bing, bang, bing. Put the pause on him. Or I can see you wanting to put the pause on him. Not kill him, but you know what I'm saying. But you gotta use your mind, man, because it's way too many stories like that. Where, you know what I mean? I find out, even if you don't catch him in the act, you find out I went to the Motel 6, I went down to the Radisson, caught in there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, ain't no need to heart jumping on old buddy. And 9 times out of 10, you don't know him. And you don't know what she told old dude. You have no idea what she told him. Sometimes they don't even tell him they're in a relationship. Now, if you're married, that's a little tougher to hide. More than likely, he probably knew you was married. And I can see you having some hostility toward him, but not enough to be doing no stupid shit. Especially, like I said, because you know why? Because she did that. She didn't have to allow that. I don't give a fuck what he wanted to do. Listen, when your lady leave the house in the morning, you know how many dicks get offered to her from the time she put on her work clothes to the time she get to the office in the break room with dirty ass Daryl that been wanting to fuck her for years, okay? Then going to lunch and then gotta go back home or go to the Walmart or go to the Target. You know how many dicks she get offered, okay? She didn't have to do that. All right? Her decision. Her decision. Well, hey man, in closing, use your better judgment, fellas. Don't get yourself in the jam. If that lady is for you, great. But if she's not for you, if you something crazy like that happen, then you know she's not for you. Because here's my thing. If she had respect for you, she wouldn't allow herself to get caught. That's a real game. And I'm not going down that path because that's a whole nother video. Oh boy. Anyway, so I just want to say that, man. I just want y'all to, make better decisions in life so you can have a great, wonderful life, wonderful experience. Don't do no dumb shit over no cooch. That don't belong to you. I don't give a fuck if you're married, paper, all that ain't nothing but paperwork for the state so she can get half your fucking money anyway. Y'all decided to make the commitment. She didn't honor it. Either you didn't honor it or she didn't honor it. In this case, she didn't honor it. That's that. That's on her. She has to deal with that. The repercussions of that or whatever, and hopefully fix herself. All right? So that's that, fellas. Stay out of jail. Trying to keep you out of jail, keep you out of, out of a jam, keep you from ruining your life and your family's life and your kids' life over some cooch. Stop being so Tinder addicted. Tighten up. Big skills. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.